Power, love, fate, all of it shattered in one night, but destiny hasn't finished with me. In that moment of despair, I realized the truth: from ashes comes strength. The world may burn, but I will rise. I have lost everything, but I have not lost my will to fight. The flames may consume the past, but I will carve my future from the remnants. With each step, I embrace my destiny. The embers will light my path, and from this darkness I will emerge stronger than ever. This kingdom may be lost to flames, but I will not be defined by destruction. I am reborn in this chaos, ready to reclaim my fate. Together, we will forge a new legacy from the remnants of our past. The fire that consumed us will ignite our rebellion. In the heart of battle, I find my true self. Each strike fuels my resolve, and every fallen foe is a step closer to reclaiming what was lost. Victory is not merely survival, it is the reclaiming of our spirit. From the ashes, we rise united by purpose and strength. As the embers fade and the night settles, I understand that this battle is only the beginning. A new dawn is on the horizon, and with it, our true story begins. Astra opens his eyes, breathing heavily in a mystical forest clearing, filled with glowing blue fireflies. The soft wind rustles the leaves, and birds chirp gently as a magical hum fills the air. Confused and disoriented, Astra whispers, "Where am I?" A mysterious female voice echoes faintly. "Finally, you're awake, Astra." Astra stands up slowly, unsure of his surroundings, as he scans the enchanting forest filled with glowing fireflies. In the distance, a shadowy figure of a mysterious woman appears, her silhouette outlined by the soft luminescence, watching Astra intently. With a cautious step forward, Astra feels a surge of determination approaching the mysterious woman who seems to hold secrets of the forest. She stands gracefully, her flowing silver hair and ethereal dress adding to her mystique as she smiles gently at him, her presence calming yet undeniably powerful. The silver-haired queen steps from the moonlight, her presence captivating and otherworldly. Gentle chimes resonate around her as she speaks to Astra, whose expression shifts from shock to seriousness upon realizing the gravity of the summoning. Astra's eyes narrow, filled with resolve as she questions Lunaria's intentions. The air thickens with magic, hinting at the challenges yet to come as the forest around them stirs with ancient energy. Lunaria reaches out her hand, trembling with urgency as she implores Astra to embrace her fate. The moment hangs in the air, charged with potential, as Astra contemplates the path ahead while feeling the weight of destiny in her grasp. The forest darkens momentarily, amplifying their connection as both women sense the fate of their worlds hanging in the balance. Above them, the moon shines brighter, illuminating the gravity of the choices they are about to make together. Astra's resolve solidifies, her eyes gleaming with the promise of courage as she steps forward. Lunaria stands by, a blend of hope and worry etched on her face, sensing the bond of strength forming between them that could alter their fate. My kingdom fell to the shadow plague. My sisters vanished. My people turned into monsters. You are the only one who carries the ancient shadow spirit, the one force strong enough to fight it. In the heart of despair, I found strength. The whispers of my fallen kin guide me, urging me to reclaim our home and confront the shadows that haunt us. As I summon the spirit within, I realize that I am not just fighting for my kingdom, but for the very essence of my people, lost yet unforgotten. With every strike, I reclaim a piece of my history, igniting a spark of hope that might just turn the tide against the shadow plague. In this desperate hour, I discover that even the darkest shadows can be illuminated by the bonds of love and family uniting us against our common enemy. As the shadows fade, I feel the warmth of my sister's presence once more, and I vow to restore what was lost, rebuilding our kingdom stronger than before. Together we will rise from the ashes, forging a new era, one where shadows no longer dictate our fate, and love guides us towards a brighter future. Background: Astra's silhouette surrounded by swirling shadows. Sound dark, echo heartbeat. Shadow spirit, deep voice. Don't trust her. Humans betray. They always do. Astra clenches his fist. Astra, be quiet. This is my choice. With each step forward, Astra feels a surge of resolve, the shadows reluctantly yielding to his determination. The ominous figure of the shadow spirit watches closely, its glowing eyes filled with skepticism. Astra feels the weight of uncertainty on his shoulders, yet he stands firm against the shadow spirit's attempts to pull him away from his path. The spirit's hand reaches out, shrouded in darkness, trying to ensnare Astra with its malevolent influence. With a fire igniting in his heart, Astra resists the pull of the shadows, embracing his own strength in the face of darkness. The shadow spirit, sensing Astra's defiance, conjures a tempest of shadowy tendrils, intensifying the battle between light and dark. Background moonlight shining on Lunaria's face, sound soft violin. Lunaria extends her hand gently. Lunaria, you don't have to face your darkness alone. Astra hesitates, then takes her hand. A warm, magical glow surrounds them. In this moment, Astra feels a surge of comfort as she steps into Lunaria's light, knowing she is no longer alone in her struggles. With each heartbeat, the bond between them strengthens, illuminating the path ahead. As they walk deeper into the forest, Astra's heart begins to lighten, realizing that together they can confront the shadows that once held her back. Lunaria's presence becomes a beacon guiding her toward a brighter future. Feeling the weight of her fears begin to lift, Astra watches Lunaria, captivated by the way the stars seem to dance in her eyes. In that moment, she understands that together they can face any challenge that lies ahead. The forest trembles as trees snap, ominous clouds of dark smoke rise into the air. Heavy footsteps echo through the woods, accompanied by a deep, low growl, signaling the approach of danger. Suddenly, from the darkness, a shadow beast leaps into view, its 4 powerful arms and glowing red eyes striking fear into the hearts of those who witness it. Lunaria shouts urgently, "Astra, get back!" Yet Astra stands firm and replies calmly, "No, let me try." With unwavering resolve, Astra positions herself between Lunaria and the shadow beast, her heart racing, yet her spirit unyielding. Lunaria, clad in sturdy armor and filled with concern, grips her sword, tightly prepared to defend her friend at a moment's notice. The atmosphere is charged with tension as Astra faces the creature embodying bravery and strength as she readies herself for the unknown challenge ahead. Astra raises her hands, a warm glow radiating from her palms as she channels her inner power to confront the looming threat. The shadow beast pauses in its tracks, its glowing red eyes locking onto Astra, revealing a flicker of curiosity intertwined with menace as it senses the unusual energy surrounding her. Background purple flames burst from Astra's shadow. Sound rising bass magical pulse. Astra calls out, "Shadow art silent crescent slash." A black-purple arc slices through the beast, causing the earth to tremble as Lunaria watches in awe. As Astra stands amidst the fading purple flames, she looks victorious, her hand still raised from the powerful strike. The remnants of the beast lay scattered smoke rising from the cracked earth as Lunaria takes a cautious step closer, overwhelmed by a blend of fear and admiration. With a satisfied smile, Astra lowers her arm, the last flickers of purple flames dancing around her as she takes in the scene. Lunaria kneels beside the remains of the beast, her fingers gently caressing the charred ground, lost in thoughts about the incredible power that Astra has just demonstrated. Astra stands confidently, her figure illuminated by the lingering purple flames, casting a shadow that exudes strength and control. Lunaria gazes up at her, awe evident in her eyes, as she starts to understand the profound nature of Astra's extraordinary powers. Background. The mystical creature known as the Beast dissolves into a cloud of smoke, leaving behind an unsettling stillness. Lunaria steps forward slowly, whispering her thoughts about the overwhelming power reminiscent of the plague. Astra stands nearby, looking troubled by the weight of Lunaria's words, insisting softly that she will not lose control. Astra, her face taut with determination, yet laced with concern, clenches her fist tightly as she resolves to keep her powers in check. In the shadowy forest clearing, Lunaria stands beside her both girls, surrounded by the lingering haze of the beast's fading form, charged with an uneasy atmosphere, filled with potential and dread. Lunaria closes her eyes, reaching out with her hands toward the remnants of smoke, feeling the magical energy that dances around her fingertips. Astra, looking back toward the darkened path they traveled, grapples with her emotions torn between fear and the courage to press on in their uncertain journey ahead. In a serene, moonlit forest, Astra helps her friend Lunaria step over a fallen log. Lunaria blushes slightly, admiring Astra's gentle nature. "You're gentler than you look," she says. Astra, feeling a bit awkward, replies, "I'm trying." As Lunaria smiles warmly at Astra, her silver hair glistens under the moonlight, reflecting her appreciation. Astra, holding back her shyness, looks away, feeling the soft embrace of the forest sounds around them. With each step deeper into the woods, the enchanting scenery surrounds them, casting shadows that play across their faces. Nearby, a serene pond sparkles under the moon's gaze, while fireflies fill the air with a touch of magic. They pause at the pond's edge, captivated by their reflections shimmering in the water. Lunaria, filled with wonder, leans closer, while Astra softly touches her arm, offering silent support in this moment of shared tranquility. Astra takes a deep breath, absorbing the beauty of the night, her gaze thoughtful. Lunaria, sensing her friend's introspection, turns with a warm smile, the flickering fireflies adding a cozy light to their bond. In the heart of the ancient temple, Lunaria stood before the glowing runes that whispered tales of her lost sisters. She murmured to herself, "This is where my sisters vanished. If they're alive, they will need us." A sudden cold wave swept over Astra, and with a sense of urgency, Lunaria stepped deeper into the dimly lit temple, each rune pulsating softly, guiding her towards the unknown. Astra, feeling the weight of uncertainty, whispered, "Are we truly ready for this?" The air thickened with anticipation as they moved forward, the ancient stones echoing with their every step. As Lunaria and Astra ventured deeper, the walls came alive with stories of their ancestors, each carving, telling a tale of unity and sacrifice. Approaching the edge of a daunting chasm, they heard whispers from the depths, igniting a flicker of hope amidst their fears. "We must find them," Lunaria declared, her voice steady despite the uncertainty. "How many lives are tied to my fate?" A tear rolls down Lunaria's cheek. What if their power is the key to my liberation? Lunaria's heart races as she contemplates her impossible choices. "In this moment of turmoil, I must choose my path, a path that intertwines with theirs and forever alters the course of our destinies. Can I unite their powers, or will my decision shatter the bonds we've formed? Every heartbeat brings me closer to my destiny. I can feel the energy pulsing around me. It's time to embrace my fate and become the catalyst for hope amidst the darkness. Together we can forge a new reality, one where fire, water, and darkness coexist, ushering in a future neither of us could have imagined alone. This is our moment of transformation. I will not just be a part of their legacy, but the architect of a new era where all elements dance together in harmony. Together, we stand on the brink of a new dawn where our combined strengths will usher in an age of peace, forever changing the fates intertwined by destiny." The temple begins shaking violently, accompanied by the sound of cracks rumbling and a sudden roar. Lunaria, filled with panic, shouts to Astra, urging her to run. But Astra, with determination in her eyes, replies fiercely, refusing to back down this time. The scene abruptly cuts to black as intense music swells in the background. With adrenaline pumping, Astra raises her sword high, ready to confront the Shadow Titan despite the chaos surrounding her. Lunaria, caught between fear and bravery, looks at Astra, silently urging her friend to reconsider. The ground trembles beneath them, but Astra's resolve only strengthens as she prepares for the imminent battle. Astra leaps into action, charging boldly towards the looming Shadow Titan, her weapon reflecting the flickering torchlight. The massive shadowy figure towers above her, a terrifying sight. Yet Astra's heart beats fiercely with courage as she prepares to fight for their survival.